Organisation that is worldwide, and it was founded in Sydney in 2009. And the aim of our organisation is to work with women who are unable to fit themselves out for employment. Generally, our first touch point with women is when they come to us ready to go to interview, but with absolutely nothing to wear, and no idea of what the modern workplace might require of them. So we have volunteer stylists, and they spend an hour one-on-one with each of these women, dressing and styling them. It's a very emotional experience, as you can imagine.
My mum's hairdresser Robert looks after some of your people, and he was just gushing with some of the stories that he heard from them about the people that they've helped and the stories of success that have come out of it.
Yes. We see some amazing women that have come upon some hard times, Simon, and it could be anybody at all who comes through our doors. They have extraordinary stories, some of them are very courageous and very brave, and we take great delight in helping them on their path to financial sustainability.
On ABC Radio Sydney, we are talking with Robyn Deszoeke, the Chair of Dress for Success, which is one of the many organisations cutting down our war on waste. Grab a seat here because we can sit down. Look at that. Look at all those faces ready to swap clothes and get into it. Who thought of this idea? Where did it come from?
It started in New York 20 years ago, Simon, and a young woman was actually left a bequest by her grandmother of $5,000. She decided that she wanted to do something useful with that. She was a lawyer. So she started the very first Dress for Success in the basement of a church in her suburb. And it's grown from there to over 120 affiliates around the world. And there's 5 in Australia at the moment.
And when you say 5 in Australia, it's not just in the city centres, is it? You have remote access as well.
We do, yes. From Sydney, we actually have a pack and send service. So we send clothing out to women in regional and rural New South Wales. We have a team of virtual stylists who actually get information about each of those women. We also visit correctional institutions, Simon, and as you can imagine, some of those women are the most vulnerable in our society. So on a monthly basis, we visit Silverwater and Emu Plains and dress women for release or perhaps for court appearance.
So how do you do it? Where do you source the clothes from?
Well, the trucks just keep rolling in, Simon. Sydney is an incredibly generous population. We have individuals who donate to us, we have organisations, corporates will do big clothing drives. So we estimate that we get 80,000 items a year now donated to us.
But that to me, whilst it sounds fantastic, means there's also a demand for 80,000 items.
Yes, it's staggering. We're overwhelmed actually with most of the donations, and our volunteer community is very, very busily working to sort those. Probably only 25 or 30,000 of those items can go to our clients, and the rest of it we've actually managed over the years to sell at our Bubbles and Bargain sales. I don't know if anyone knows about those, but we've raised about $600,000 in clothing sales over the last 6 years.
Well, so you actually then, for people listening, we could keep an eye out for a Dress for Success clothing sale and pitch in to help, donating what I guess is what we buy the clothes for.
We'd love to have help. We need volunteers. We need really great stock. So if you've got that, special pair of little Prada boots in the wardrobe that you haven't worn for a while, we'd love those. I've got mine on today, Simon. Bought them myself just at our last sale. But we need shoppers. We actually need people to come and spend money getting a bargain, getting a glass of bubbles at the same time, but knowing that 100% of what you give us that day goes directly to change a woman's life.
On ABC Radio Sydney, as we declare a war on waste, Robyn Deszoeke is with us, the Chair of Dress for Success in Sydney. It's not just about clothing though, is it? You offer a lot more to these women by way of backup and support.
We do, Simon. We have a career support program which is hugely successful. Some of these women lack some of what we might consider the normal or average skills of how to manage our workplace. So we offer them financial information, we help them with their resumes, do mock interviews, take them through what some of the challenges are of actually having a job, keeping a job, pursuing a career, and we can, at a point in a woman's journey with us, we can appoint her with a one-on-one executive coach. And all of this is of absolutely no cost to any of the women that we see.
So people listening, either they want to come along to one of your clothing sales or donate clothing. And when it comes to donations of clothing, they've got to be the type of clothes you want to wear for a job interview. They can't just be the old worn-out sloppy Joe.
You're absolutely right, Simon, and we do get the odd worn-out sloppy Joe. In fact, we had a Superman costume come through our donations last week.
Yeah, who wouldn't get a job if they were wearing a Superman costume?
Oh, I should have kept that one for you, Simon. Yeah, but we do want clothing that you would be either comfortable to wear yourself, or we say, if you wouldn't give it to your best friend to wear to her job interview, then it's probably not right for us.
So we go to where to find out more about Dress for Success?
We have a website, dressforsuccesssydney.org. All the information will be there. We have a great Facebook page as well, and we've got over 10,000 likes on our Facebook page. So after today, we could have, who knows, 1,000 more.
Well, all the best with it. Please put your hands together for Robyn Deszoeke. Robyn is the chair of Dress for Success as we broadcast here on ABC Radio Sydney, declaring war on waste.
Breakfast with Robbie Buck.
Craig Rucastle is the host of